talk about?
What I want to talk about is I heard they have one of these kids. I think it sounds like they got some teenagers to be DJs now.
Well, no, they got young-sounding guys. They're not necessarily teenagers.
But there is one teenager. Isn't there like a 17-year-old?
Yeah, we do have like a 17-year-old working on the station. I heard he's difficult. Not on our station. I heard he had a reputation. I don't know. We got to get him on the air.
Yeah,
that kid.
There's someone who's, unfortunately, I don't get to listen to you in the morning that much. I watch the E! show
yes.
these days. But anyway, so I don't know if this is an accepted thing at the station, but I'm listening to the song. Before they played a Ramones song, this kid who sounds like a 15-year-old kid or something, he says something about, that Joey Ramone looks like you, which, 8,000 people have said.
Yeah, right.
And he said that he really feels bad for Joey. And it wasn't even just that he said that, but there was a certain condescending attitude.
One of our jocks said that?
Yes.
About me?
Yes.
What is his name? What time was that?
It was at 7 minutes after 8. I actually checked my clock.
Because I'll just have his ass fired.
It was about 6 minutes.
Screw it, I don't have to put up with that crap. Which one is it? I bet you it's that asswipe who keeps denying that he says stuff about me.
If you can get a tape, it was...
I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. If he's not fired by the end of the week, I'm leaving.
Well,
how's that? I'm not taking any... What did he say?
He said after they played I Want to Be Sedated, and you might maybe have, I don't know if you keep tapes, if the station keeps tapes of this stuff, but after he played I Want to Be Sedated, he said that something about you and Joey Ramone sharing a homely gene, that you were born with the homely gene. And
yeah, well, this is a guy who wants to be fired. I'll tell you why. Because I get attacked by enough people. I don't need guys on my own station who I've been gracious to. Who I know who it is. Mm-hmm. I know which disc jockey it is. I've been gracious in letting this guy work here because he said several things about me on other radio stations before he worked here, but I've been gracious and too nice a guy. And scumbag Howie's back in town. It's time for cleanup. I'm almost done with this movie. So while I'm busy preoccupied, people try to get in on my fiefdom. You know what I'm saying? They are here as my guests behind this microphone. I share this microphone with these scumbags. And let me tell you, when we move radio stations, I have demanded my own studio because I don't want to breathe the same air as these skunks. These people who aren't even fit to be in the same goddamn business as me. Do you understand that?
Well, Howard, there's a long time.
Let me tell you something. Tom, you better listen up, pal. You hire people who are loyal to me in this radio station. You understand that? I don't need any dickwad nobody who spins records like a monkey for a living, sitting and commenting on my appearance. You got that, Tom? You know who this person is. Fire him.
On the air at that time
what?
Of the day. What is that person's name?
Who knows? They don't use their real names on this station because everyone's too embarrassed to because they're disc
What is that, the
jockeys.
whipping boy?
Which one is that? The whipping boy?
Howard, I don't understand why
Let me tell you something. I'm not looking for an on-air rivalry at the station.
Rivalry
with a 15-year-old pipsqueak?
Yeah. Listen to me. I'm not looking for people. If you're so scary talented, figure out something to say that doesn't involve me. I'm not going to sit here and get into this crap.
The idea that you can have a rivalry with some 15-year-old pipsqueak is ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's what they all try to bait me. And I know the other stations try to bait me and get me riled up. But I got news for you. I'm not going to put up for it on my own radio station. You understand? I don't need the aggravation.
See, Howard,
I don't have to put up with it.
Howard, you might be...
I'm not going to sit here and entertain goddamn New York by sitting and talking about some putz who doesn't have a third of the talent in his bone, and I got more talent in my pinky than he's got up his ass.
Howard, you might be right about the music at K-Rock being better now, but the thing is, with these DJs they have, you understand the history of radio.
Let me tell you something.
Let me just say one thing. They had the DJs like Dan Ingram and Ron Lundy. These guys were fake, but they were fake in a real way.
Buddy, listen to me. Listen to me.
These kids were fake in a phony way.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
As sick as I am of whipping boy, I'm sick of you. You make no sense. They were fake in a real way. Dan Ingram was fake in a real way. If I have to sit and figure out what you're talking about, I'm in big trouble.
Well, it's very simple.
Listen to me. It's real simple. I expect loyalty from the skunks who sit and spin the records after I leave the air, because I got news for you. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have their jobs. Now, how do I figure that? I'm the only one on the station that gets ratings. With all their talk, with everything they're doing, with the records they're spinning and the stupid names they give themselves, I'm the one that sits here and pays the bills. Everything that is generated money-wise on this radio station comes from me. Here's the kicker. Not only am I responsible for the morning revenues, but in order to advertise on this station, in order to get on my show, you got to buy time on these other idiot shows that have no ratings. Do you understand? That's the deal. I carry this radio station on my bony, gawky shoulders. I got a lot of responsibility. If I go down, the rest of the station goes down. You hear this, Tom? I got to explain the radio business to Tom.
And everyone else.
That's why I don't need some putz to sit there and tell my audience. When I'm sitting and telling my audience to listen to them, I don't need them telling me how ugly I am. I know how ugly I am. I'm ugly on the inside and the outside, but I don't need anybody pointing it out to me, all right? I know it already. I got a mirror at home. I know exactly what I look like. I look in that. Excuse me. I look at that. I look at the inside of. Yes, I am. I look at the inside of that mirror. I hate everyone and everything on this goddamn planet. Okay? I am as evil as Satan. Now listen to me. I don't need somebody sitting and pointing it out to me. I don't need him. He has done nothing in his career. At his age, I was already the goddamn hottest disc jockey in the country. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't need some wise-ass putz on this station. Tom, get in here and tell me how you're going to solve my problem.
I'd rather hear Kenneth Keith Callenbach and Stuttering John than this.
I don't care who they get as long as they're loyal to me.
Stuttering John would be
I don't
great.
care as long as they're loyal to me. Shut up with Stuttering John. Who cares? Stuttering John. Stuttering John isn't fit to kiss my tuchus. You understand? All these guys are pimples on my ass. And like pimples, they show up, they get your attention for a second, but you pop them if they irritate you.
How about the crackhead guy?
Ah, come on. Quit pulling my chain.
He'd be better than the kid that insulted you.
You are irritating.
You're an irritating guy. I bet you people hate you in real life. Ah, damn you. Where's Tom? Where's Tom? You know what? Tom's going to have a powwow to figure out what to do. I'm giving you your powwow now, pal. You find people who are loyal. We got guys on at night can't even play the goddamn records we give them to play.
Yeah, but they can talk about you.
And they can talk about me. Figure out what record to play. That's your job. Sitting there spinning discs.
Read that playlist.
Yeah, and thinking up witty things to say. Let me tell you something, Tommy boy, and I'm not joking. If you think I am, take me out in the hall right now, and I'll tell you exactly how I feel about these guys. I don't know whether you know it or not. I don't know what you know. I don't know what's in that pretty head of yours, but I carry this radio station. The day you fire me, I won't carry the radio station. Get some other sucker to carry this radio station. I don't care all the geniuses that work here that make billions of dollars in the stock market. When it comes down to it, the camera's on me. I'm the one that makes it all jump and happen. I'm the goddamn one. I'm the chosen one. No, I'm not joking, Tom. I'm the chosen one.
Tom, do you realize how lucky you are?
No, wait, go ahead. Let him talk. What did you say?
I just wonder...
Be ready to make some more sense.
Did you realize what?
Does Tom have any idea in the world how incredibly lucky he is to be working?
No, Tom is the guy who brought the grease man to New York. I think he's funny. You think he's funny? That's what you think is funny?
I called Tom Chiusano when the grease man started. I said, how can you have such contempt for Howard Stern's audience to put this in?
And you know what? He has tons of contempt.
1 hour to listen to him to know that the grease man sucks and that he has no business on any radio station.
Thank you for saying that.
Why does Tom Chiusano have a job?
I don't know. Tom, what are we doing about this little problem we have, about this loyalty to me?
This is the first I've heard of it.
And is the guy gonna, you know what this guy does, this whipping boy? Every time he screws up and says something about me, because I already know what he said about me in the other markets, although Tom came to me and said he never said it. Let me tell you something.
What, did he change his name?
Yeah. But I said, okay, what do I care? The guy's going to be loyal? Okay, we'll put him on the air. I'm not going to ruin some guy's career. But let's ruin a few guys' careers. Why don't we? Why don't we kick a few people in their ass? Why don't we throw some people out of the goddamn radio station when they're not loyal to me?
Tom, who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to Howard?
No, he's loyal to the grease man. That's who he's loyal to. You should have seen him. He was running around here like the grease man's girlfriend. Oh, God, he's so funny. Now, you're funny too, Howard, but he's so funny. I said, Tom, why don't you go get a lobotomy?
He couldn't have actually said that.
Oh, you should have seen him. He was gushing like a schoolgirl. Ask Robin.
He probably was the grease man's girlfriend.
It was embarrassing. And I said, you know what? He goes, oh, you just feel that way because he's a competitor of yours. I go, no, Tom, don't you dare be condescending to me.
Come here and say, I was in Washington and I heard the grease man. He is so funny.
And Tom was the only one who thought he was funny. Grease man couldn't even get a rating point. Listen, this ain't about grease man. Yeah, I know. You weren't the only one.
You need a colonic in the head.
Yeah. So listen to me. You need a high colonic.
Very high.
Listen to me. No, I'm being serious, Tom. Okay. It's no joke to me. I'm telling you, man, I've had it with this guy. And here's the deal.
Will you shut up?
I'm carrying this guy, and he doesn't know it. He doesn't understand that this station couldn't even have this format if I wasn't pulling the numbers I was in the morning.
Nobody's running around doing big articles on the whipping boy.
Yeah, why don't they extrapolate? I get 3,000 articles a day. Why don't you extrapolate my ratings and take them away from the station and then see what the rating is? It's about a 0.4. So listen to me. Listen to me.
Better than that, but there's no argument about it.
Okay, I don't need disloyalty. If this guy wants to point out how ugly I am, and this is what this guy does. Listen to this. He calls up he goes to Tom. And he says, could you tell Howard I would like to meet with him personally and apologize? I go, no, I'm not meeting with anybody to apologize. Don't apologize to me. When I am the greatest goddamn thing that ever hit radio, that I took the whole medium and elevated it, you come to me, you kiss my feet. Come to me and kiss my feet and wash them like the goddamn Pope does to these cardinals.
He should quit and let you decide if he comes back.
What is wrong with you, Tom?
I demand... Here's... let me put this Maria on, too. Is this Maria?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you hear?
Okay, a little bit after the time that this guy was talking
what's the matter, Tom? The truth... So should we hide our head in the sands? Is that what you want to do? Why don't you have a powwow meeting with Sam the Milkman and that other woman and sit and decide what you're going to do about this? Call me in when you have your powwow. I'll tell you what I think.
What did this woman hear?
Last night around 8:30, it was around 8:30, I was driving home from work, and I heard him say Howard Stern went down 47 rating points. I don't remember the exact city. I think he said Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm number one in Philadelphia. Where has he ever been number one?
And then he said, I swear he said this. He said, Howard Stern is just trying to ruin my livelihood, and he's a big, and I don't know if I could say this on the air.
What is it? What did he say? Well, he said
it on the air. With D.
A big douchebag?
No, Dick.
A big dick.
Who said this?
Why don't you fire the guy, Tom? Tom, do you need any more?
He was saying really horrible things about you.
Listen, I get crap all day from the press. I get crap all day from everybody. I don't need guys on my own station that I'm supporting. Give me crap.
I don't know. I don't know what the situation was. He said
the guy's got a problem with me. He's had a problem when they hired him. I told them that.
But somebody called.
He's a jealous prick. You understand what a prick is? That's what he is. Listen, I don't have to put up with it. Let him do it on another station. Let him go on another station.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you.
Hey, here's another guy. Here's another guy who heard something. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what did you hear, Dave?
Yeah, hi. I can't tell you much in detail, but I was passing by in the living room, and I had the radio on a little bit.
Yeah.
And these guys were laughing and joking, and they were saying, F Jackie and F Howard. And
yeah, well, listen to me. Listen, let me tell you something. You could joke right out the door. It's either him out the door or me. I'm telling you, I'm out of here Friday if this guy isn't out of here. That's it, bottom line. I quit.
Good.
I don't want to deal with it. You know why I don't want to deal with it? I'll tell you why. Because I don't have to.
Right.
I'm tired of being a nice guy. I was a nice guy in allowing this guy even to work here.
Hey, Tom, why don't you go do a freaking morning zoo or something like that? That's what you were born to do.
Well, why don't we put guys in who want to make fun of the franchise? Let the guy come in here and explain himself to me. I'll fire him to his face. Give me the franchise to fire, okay? Make me general manager for 5 minutes. I'll show no mercy. If you got a problem firing this guy, let me do it, Tom.
Tom, what do you say? Listen, Howard Stern's audience is listening, too. We're pissed off.
Soon I'm going to run announcements. Don't listen to the rest of the station. I'm sitting here promoting the rest of the station and getting all excited about it.
Everybody wants you to support everything here.
Oh, yeah.
This guy can...
I got to have a team of people. I never heard of a radio station allowing them to sit there and say F the morning man. The morning man carries a station.
Tom thinks this is a joke, but he doesn't realize, Howard, if you go, he's finished.
Oh, well, Tom doesn't realize a lot about radio. Golf, he knows. Radio, he don't know. You don't know anything about radio, I'm convinced.
One thing I know...
Morning man is your franchise.
One thing I know...
Not whipping, boy.
I know I don't need this guy lecturing me on radio.
Oh, yes, you do. This guy knows more than you do, Tom.
Absolutely.
Hey, go put some more oil on your head.
Yeah. Tom is so arrogant that he thinks you don't know as much about him about radio. The problem is, sir, you know more about radio than him. You at least know who to hire.
Kenneth Keith Callenbach knows more about radio than this guy.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, it's true. It really is true. The truth has to be told. You allow people to walk all over you. Let me tell you a story about Tom. One of the jocks, I don't know which one, broke the format the other night. Was playing his own record. Tom's like, oh, okay, it was a mistake. A mistake. Let him go make a mistake on another station where they break the format. How do you make a mistake? There's 12 records in front of you you're supposed to play.
Everything you're supposed to play.
How are you making a mistake? What mistake? Listen, I've been a disc jockey. I've been around the block a few times. There is no such thing as a mistake.
Yeah, is there a little slot on the sheet that says you get to play whatever you want?
No.
Here?
No.
Tom,
no mistake.
Tom, can you tell us one thing ever that the Greaseman said that was funny?
Yeah, quote something that was funny from the Greaseman. What's your favorite?
Funny.
Waggle daggle. Gobble-geeble. Gobble-geegle is funny. He laughs at gobble-geegle.
Right.
I just couldn't believe it.
You know, Tom, why don't we let all the other jocks pile in here and take their schnapps and wipe it on my face so they could totally disrespect me? All right? Because you know what's the most embarrassing part of this is that the reason that they're allowed to get on the radio and say things off instead of reading it off an Abrams card is because of what I've done in this industry. I've loosened up the whole industry. Suddenly personality is king. I'm a goddamn movie star almost. I don't need this. I don't need it. I'm working 24 hours a day to make sure I do the best radio show for you.
Hey, Tom, what are you going to do next? Bring Soupy Sales in?
Yeah. Oh, Tom approached me on that the other day.
I haven't
He's thinking of the Soupy Sale.
in the studio.
Time to bring Soupy back.
Yeah, Tom thinks that that's a dumber idea. Like he thinks, Soupy Sales. What a dumb idea. Greaseman was the same thing.
Exactly.
White Fang, Black Tooth.
Greaseman was worse than Soupy
They call that Tom's Folly.
Soupy Sales at least was fun to listen to when he had a nervous breakdown.
We should get Cousin Brucey Traffic, as long as we're at it. Yee. Hey.
Tom, is any
That's
of this
actually not bad.
In?
What?
Tom, is any of this sinking in that oil-soaked head of yours?
Tom, is any of this sinking in this? We'll talk to this idiot. Is there anything sinking into that oil-soaked head of yours? I tell you, man, I got a situation. I got to get out of.
I just wonder what kind of... I bet you Tom never even said anything to these guys about what they can and cannot do.
Yeah. Well, what it is let me tell you what's going on, too. So if I put an intern on the air in the morning, they all haul the intern on at night. You know, they're all...
Tom's out there with a pencil and a piece of paper.
Tom will siphon off anything off the show. He'll put. Why don't you just make everybody here a disc jockey? Listen to me. I got a franchise here in the morning. People like my show. I know that I'm under attack by every radio station, and the reason why they're all jealous. All the other stations are jealous of my ratings, my success, the loyalty my fans have to me.
Howard,
But when you work at a radio station and you are the franchise, you expect loyalty from within the ranks. I've never met
in here. Yeah.
I never met this whipping guy. All I know is every time he says something about me on the air, he's in here. I want to apologize to Howard. I want to come in and apologize. I'll do it on the air. I'm not interested in
Nobody
that.
wants to have a personal conversation with you.
I'm interested in honesty. All of these guys worship me. They sit there and suckle my toes off the air, want to meet with me, want to be with me, want to be in my light and my presence. It's like I got 27 girlfriends.
Well, you always wanted to be in that position.
But getting on the air and talking about my appearance, and talking about me and my physical appearance, and F. Howard and F. Jackie. I'll say F. Jackie till the moon stops shining. But only I'll say it. This guy isn't fit to kiss Jackie's ass.
Howard.
Jackie's one of the funniest guys I know. I've never heard a funny thing out of this guy's mouth.
Jackie, by the way, you clobbered Dice Clay last night. I saw the thing on...
Oh, please, be quiet.
But let me just say...
I'm Jesus and Tom Hires Judas.
Howard, let me just say one other thing.
And guys who are not even fit, I mean, even to be in the same room with me, Tom, get this plague away from me now.
Howard, you
understand what a plague is?
Howard, you haven't figured out what's going on.
You're going to tell me what you're going to do about it? What's the game plan here?
Well, I want to find out more.
You're going to do some
about
research?
I mean, I want to talk to the guy, and if he said what he said,
if he said what he said, what should we do about it? What should we do? Should we keep him on the station, give him another chance?
Strike one.
Yeah, strike one.
Howard, Tom is encouraging him to say this so that he can sprinkle your name around the station.
Yeah, well, this is a great way to do it.
These kids, no stupid kids.
I'd like to see. You know what's amazing to me? None of these guys have gotten. None of these guys have gotten ratings yet. Did you know that? None of them have performed. Now, if the idea is to attack me and somehow get ratings because by sucking me into some sort of rivalry we'll get their name out there, I'm not playing that game. I'll be here till Friday. If the guy's still here, I'll be gone, and then he can be the morning man, and we'll see how he does. I don't care about no goddamn contract. I'm not working with a guy who doesn't sit there and play by my rules. I'm the coach.
Chiasano, I want you to answer one question. Are you working for NEW?
Do you work for NEW? That's a good question. How do we know you're not a double agent?
He's working for NEW.
Right. First he tried to ruin our ratings with the Grease Man. We finally got rid of him. Now we got a new guy.
Advertising us all along.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know why I got to put up with this.
I don't know why either. That's why I want.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I have to have my audience tell me I'm being insulted by my own radio station.
Apparently it went on for quite some time. Wasn't just an aside.
This woman, where's that woman? Hello, ma'am?
Maria?
Maria?
Are you still? She's gone.
I must have hung up.
Tom, I think you're getting payola from the other
I think
stations.
you annoyed her away is what happened.
Tom, you're getting payola from the other stations. Why don't you admit it?
Okay, I'm willing to admit it right here.
Well, then you should be fired. Really, you should be fired.
Why does the station keep him on?
Tell me something, sir. You're on the phone, and you're smarter than my general manager, so I'm going to address this question to you, okay? And I hope you'll answer it.
Yes.
Which is more of an obstacle? Jocks who insult me or equipment that doesn't work? You tell me how it is possible that I am the #1 rated disc jockey in the world when I have equipment that doesn't work and I have an army of no talents sitting and attacking me on the air.
Your biggest obstacle, Howard, is Tom Giussano.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He is your big.
Thank you for answering that.
He's at the root of all of it.
He's the obstacle to the audience.
My life is an obstacle course. My professional and personal life is an obstacle course, but I can figure out my professional life. That's simple.
Tom Giussano, I could tell you in 3 seconds other people to hire that would be better, but why not just fire these DJs? Why not just play music?
Right.
What's the point?
Tom is a 40-foot wall that I have to learn to climb. Tom is my obstacle course. You don't know how long the headphones haven't worked.
I'll hire the real fake Ron Lundy.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Tom, you can leave now so we can talk about you behind your back. Because this is in front of you, we're being polite. All right. Thank you. Thanks for a great game plan. Keep laughing it up.
Okay.
X on head.
Right. He does pump a lot of oil into that head. What are you using on your head? No, really, what is that? What is that on your head?
That's some kind of a gel.
What is it, a gel?
Yeah.
Well, he's got some gel. He's slick back. He thinks he's Don Johnson now. All right. Go ahead, Tom. Go look in the mirror.
DJ satisfy themselves on top of his head.
Right.
When this guy's getting at Tom, he is funny.
Yeah, he is.
Not at all.
Yes, he is funny. This guy should be the nighttime guy.
Thank you, Jackie. It's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable. All right, Tom. Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks for your help on nothing. Good job. Right.
Don't we need spots?
No, you don't.
Giussano is such a stupid Guido. He's dumber than Steve Grillo. Someone tell me why this
Howard, I will
Howard show by destroying the foundations upon which the show was built. I suspect it's Catholic guilt that Giussano.
Thank you. Right. All right, I gotta go.
All right, thanks a lot, Howard.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Howard.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you. Thank you for my fans who report to me. Well,
Yeah, thank goodness for them.
while I'm sleeping, I'm being attacked on my own radio station. That's good. Friendly fire, they call that.
Tom doesn't know what's going on.
No, Tom is busy. What do you do at night, by the way? Do you ever listen to the station? Do you sleep?
Right.
I see. All right. Well, you got to get a lot of sleep. You got to look beautiful in the
Well, yeah,
morning.
he's going to do a lot of hard work today.
Yeah. He's got a lot on his mind. All right.
Even my son is nicknamed Robin Pylon.
Pile on, because she always piles on. Well, I'm glad she does.
Every opportunity I see.
You know, I'm the Olympics. You know how great the Olympics are and they bring in big ratings? I happen to be the Olympics on this radio
That's right.
station.
You are.
And know
Every day.
And you know who Tom is? Tom is that fat guy, Jewel, who blows up the Olympics.
Yes.
Or who evidently they can't tell if he blew up the Olympics.
His son
Allegedly.
blew up the Olympics.
Right. Whatever they're alleging there. Thank you, Mr. Jewel. Thank you.
But you see, you're better than the Olympics. The Olympics comes around once every 4 years.
Right.
He has to wait for those kind of ratings.
No, I'm changing.
From every day.
I'm only showing up once every 4 years, like a comet. All right, thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Go. Maybe the Greaseman's on WEVD. Go listen to him.
Thank you.
All right. Let's hope they bring him back to New York so you have something to listen to.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
There's been a great outcry since he left.
Oh, you should see people are protesting the streets.
Cry is
Oh yeah, people are weeping in the streets.
It was me coloring and me crying.
You know, Tom's a lot like the Olympics because Tom does something every 4 years that works out right. One thing. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Bye-bye. All right, there goes Tom. He's taking off his headphones.
You know I don't want to leave until you...
Nah, just leave. I'm done with you. I said everything I got to say to your face. I'm not going to say it behind your back. Go ahead. Go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
All right. You got a gold medal in bad clothing. Look at that tie. Very good.
This is a nice tie.
Yeah. All right, goodbye. Please. Your dress is good. It's a big joke around here. Now Tom will come to me. I know exactly how this is going to play out. I called the whipping boy, and he wants to come in and apologize to you. No. Don't embarrass me with that. You let guys get away with that kind of crap, man, and then you might as well just bend over and take it. That's it. I say Outensy. That's my vote, and that's my final vote. And my vote counts the most, as far as I'm concerned. I'm offended.
Should be.
Yep. All right, I got to take a break, Robin. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm pretty worn out from my tirade for 40 minutes, and we'll take a break.